in this country out of work. 1,000 people every day are signing on to personal independence payments. 1,000 a day. That's over the course of a year, size of the city of Manchester. And we've got to make sure that this system delivers for those who need it most and is sustainable for the long term.
The Conservatives say the government just needs to get on with it.
They've lost so much time when it was obvious to everyone that this was a benefit system that needed to be brought back under control post the pandemic. We've taken some steps, which have been scored by the OBR, which is the kind of fiscal regulator, but there was more to do, and we had a plan at the election to do so. Labour are coming to this too late, without a plan. They're clearly divided on it, and that is not what our welfare system needs.
Westminster has been waiting for the details of big cuts to welfare spending. They were expected last week, but then there were the beginnings of a big rebellion. In a meeting, Cabinet Ministers were openly voicing their concerns. Labour MPs had to be hauled into Number 10 to try to get them on side. And behind the scenes, divisions, indecision and delay. This is where pressure to cut is coming from. The Chancellor needs to find savings to meet her strict fiscal rules, and the ballooning welfare bill is in her sights. Total welfare spending in 2023 to 24 was about £296 billion. At the end of the decade, it's forecast to reach almost £378 billion. The government aims to save around £5 billion by freezing and tightening the rules around the personal independence payment, which is claimed by 3.6 million people. Campaigner Steve Morris is one of those 3.6 million PIP claimants, a payment of up to £9,000 a year for people with long-term physical and mental health conditions. He says freezing it at the current level would make his life much harder.
I'm deafblind. PIP makes a huge difference to my life. It enables me to afford some of the additional costs that are associated with my disability. For so many disabled people, benefits are a lifeline. So to hear that that lifeline might be taken away or severely restricted is hugely, it's hugely concerning.